buddy, you pal, Mr. Nice Guy. Welcome back, College Football 26. I did try to rock a little DMZ this morning, but super frustrating. First match in, flew the helicopter. It was really nice. Dropped off the airport. The helicopter was right there on the runway. Took it, flew it around. Almost got killed. Somebody got a good sniper headshot on me. Thankfully, I had a 3 plate, so it did not down me. Came very close. Dropped it off at a gas station. Booby trapped it. Was going to wait and see if somebody just happened to get a little greedy, wanted to jump into it. Nothing happened off the bat. It's kind of running around. Came up with a game plan, how I was going to get away from a hot area, and then someone crashed the server. That is happening more and more with DMZ, and I really just have the feeling that the developers, the moderators, all that, they've just abandoned that to let it die to the hackers. And so it's really not fun anymore. Well, I think we did everything in recruiting last time. This running back has locked us out. We're going to let him, not costing us anything to keep him on the list, and he's going to visit this week. So a few guys we added here. We jumped directly to number 1 for them, which is nice. Let's do it. Nice big game here against LSU. It's at home. It is the game of the week. The defending national champions, Troy Trojans, taking on the LSU Tigers. They've got a pretty good offense there. Their defense is where it's lacking. We're gonna have to be at the game of the week. You know, we got to go in something a little nice. Let's do a current alternate option. Home option 2. Current home. All right, we're gonna do it a little bit different here. Give me black helmet. Black jersey. We're going to go black pants. We're doing all blacks. We do black socks. Again. Black cleats. All blacks. It's a blackout. There we go. Beautiful night game here at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy, Alabama. The LSU Tigers, the number 15 team in the nation, comes to town. In the SEC, there are no gimmies. We do get the ball first. Nice run there. We'll take a 5-yard gain every time. The gadget player right there, currently our career leader in receiving yards. Now what? There we go. Wimper just really doesn't have that burst and acceleration. You see it takes him a little bit to kind of get going. Oh, he busts a big hole there. Great run there. No, just not enough time to get the throw off. Muma was going to come wide open across the middle. Like that. Similar to that. He wasn't running a slant on that last route. One catch, 22 yards. Up the middle, almost a touchdown. And he's in. I don't know if in the past, I'll have to go back and I don't know if there's a way I can really go back and look. Oh, interception. I don't know if I can really go back and take a look. I'd like to see if this Trojan team was more of a passing team or if we were more of a running team. As I've played here and there, I've gotten much better with the run. Cut back. It's Walker, the big physical wide receiver. Ooh, we had to get that ball out quick. I wasn't going to be able to go outside like I wanted to. The defender saw the handoff and took off to crash that side of the line. So same thing again. That should be pass interference in my opinion. And Wimper finally gets in. All right. Let's see what we can get done here. What? 4th and 1. Coach suggestion is to punt. The middle to Wimper. He's got it. He got it. Coming close to the end of the first quarter, we're going to try to get this play off because the setup right here looks good. And it is good. There goes Wimper. That's going to be a block in the back. Yep. Knew it. Fifty-seven passing yards, 65 rushing yards. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Or thread the needle there. What a throw. Yeah, he just shot the gap right there. Wasn't anything we could really do about that. Oh, no. Hit as we threw. I was going to try to float it to Mumma as he was taking off at the middle. Both safeties were gone. Defense holds up.
Detroit offense back on the field now. They had it going in the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. So they can do here.
Boom. Right to Mama. Right on the edge there. Go deep, Mama. There we go. Mama's got the speed to go deep. I think he has 97 speed or 99 speed. So see, now they're playing both safeties on that side of the field there. Is Montgomery. What is he doing on the field? It's not usually my number 3 wide receiver. Burst up the middle. Matthias Wimper down with an injury. East-West playmaker. It's Muma. Great catch. Absolute beast of a wide receiver there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and... drop it in the bucket. Mama can't get it. See, they're keeping that safety over there with him now. Nice run up the middle. Great blocking. 15 carries, 89 yards. We're not even done with the first half yet. Ooh, big tackle there. Not enough, just can't get there. Ah, my goodness.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Oh, man. It's all right. Defense will hold up well. There goes. Easy touchdown. Easy touchdown. I don't know what the heck happened there. Wimper breaks free. Pretty good. 18 carries, 107 yards. 3 touchdowns. Let's see if he'll go after him. Kaplan, tight end over the middle. If I would have been able to wait just a little bit longer, that could have been a touchdown. That is a touchdown. Ha ha! We are absolutely obliterating LSU.
Nice solid run here by this back. Nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards around 1st and 10.
20 carries. We score on this one. This is going to be the final drive for the starters, and we'll put the backups in.
Keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal.
Has another touchdown, and right here, it's that time. We're going up 42-7. Mass sub the backups. Even with our backups in, LSU still cannot score. Or still has trouble scoring. I won't say they cannot score. Let's try a different running back. Although, I mean, he's got 90 speed. His agility is terrible. I mean, the next guy behind him, his agility is not that great. We got this guy, Eagles. True freshman.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack up on scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can to get the ball back. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense.
Nice little pitch there to Pike. Let Upshaw get some play time here. Potentially the QB of the future right there. Eagles got a little speed to him. Upshaw. A little bit there. He's definitely got a little more a burst of speed compared to our starter. We're going to go ahead and put shoe clock on. Pike, get down there. Oh, he dropped it. Had good one-on-one there. He's an elusive route runner, so generally not the fastest guy on the field. Number 95, man, he took off like he was coming in for us, and then he held up. Let me smash.
All the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for
Rashid, our vertical threat tight end.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Here we go. Looking to throw it on.
Tight end named Small. That's funny. Breaks a big one. Oh, almost a touchdown. And Montgomery makes the catch. Nice little touchdown pass there for Upshaw to Pike. Upshaw takes it off upfield. Great run. Stays inbounds. The clock keeps running. Eagles, nice 4-yard carry there. Should be the final play of the game. An absolute demolishing of LSU. Absolutely demolishing. 24 carries, 142 yards, 3 touchdowns. Upshaw comes in, plays very well in the backup role. I wanted to look at the defensive stats. We'll look at the defensive stats here in just a moment. Let's see. We can go right here. Box score, player stats. That's what we wanted to see. Over to Troy. Turbin looked pretty good. Still threw a pick, but pretty good. 76% completion, 83% completion for Upshaw. He did have a passing touchdown as well. Defensive stats is what we want to look at here. Just a couple of half sacks, nothing crazy. We did have the one pick there. Byron Rooks, the strong safety coverage specialist. Our defense is playing well. There's not a lot of big statistics like big sacks and a bunch of stuff like that, but it's a suffocating defense. They just don't let anything happen. Hey, we got a commit here, left tackle. QB, Josh Thorne commits. Very nice. Corner and a halfback both have moved on. We land a couple of commits. Another big game here. It's top 10 matchup. Let's go to recruiting real quick. So our gentleman here is ready to come for a visit. Let's bring him in for Texas A&M. We will discuss pro potential with him. The left tackle here. Let's bring him in for A&M. We'll talk coach prestige. Corner there going to Georgia. That is unfortunate. And then the running back to Ohio State's not surprising. A couple more commits there. So we've landed a quarterback. We've landed a left tackle. Thorne is a gym quarterback. That's what's interesting about that. So good find there. Backfield creator, 6'3", 220. 82 speed. I like that. Good accuracies top to bottom. I mean, they're all mid to high 70s top to bottom. 88 throw power looks really good. Good adrenaline and the natural. All that looking very good. Come here to overview. I mean, we can schedule him for a visit. Let's bring him in and let's talk coach prestige. I got an athlete here we have dropped down. We do know all of his selling points, so we're going to go hard sell. There it is. Hard sell that, and then DM that player. We just want to check these guys, make sure that no one's coming after them yet. This guy week 6, so he'll come in pretty soon. Quarterback here coming week 6. Very nice. Free safety week 4. We're so close. We'll have a commit this next week. That'll be good. And actually, do we want to flip hard sell? Let's go to hard sell just to make sure we get that commitment. There it is. Let's get that hard sell. We will definitely want to earn that commitment. This young man here, week 7, we're battling Tennessee. We can go ahead and flip to his hard sell. This young man here, we're battling Iowa. We probably do need to go to hard sell if we can figure it out. Conference prestige, pro potential. Pro potential we know. Could be that one. It's not that one. All right. It is this one right here. So hit that pro prestige, hit the gamer, and the 10 there, just trying to make sure we land these guys. This guy right here, we are well and ahead of Nebraska. I don't think big, huge commit there. Pretty close to landing him. Once again, we're going to go ahead. We're going to switch. Hard sell. And DM that player. The strong safety here. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit of a battle for him. We can hit his hard sell as well. Let's start hard selling. In the corner here, so close. Oh, so close. Let's hit that hard sell. We'll get him. We'll get him. There it is. We hit these hard sells. We ought to get these guys by next week. This guy, we're pretty close. And we can hit that hard sell too. Let's hit the hard sell. This young man here. We have a little bit of an uphill climb. We're not ready to hit the hard sell on him yet. And this young man. We're battling. Not ready for that hard sell just yet. This guy, pretty close. Pro potential playing time. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. Pro potential and playing time are his two biggest things. We'll keep going with the send the house on him. I think these guys were good on their points there. Okay, let's go back to prospect list. We're going to go any state. Once again, looking for... like right there, Mike linebacker. We've got a bunch of linebackers already. I don't think we need any more. What do we need? What do we need? We need a fullback. Let's go to fullback. I don't like a lot of these fullbacks. They're very small. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go tight end. We still need another tight end, so we might as well go looking for one. That's a 6'5", 220 pure blocker. I could move him to fullback, so we'll look at him. Another pure blocker there, 6'5", 266, 226. Might be worth looking at. We'll take a look. 6'4", 247. Oh, no, he's the bust. That's right, he's the bust that we saw. Vertical threat. Six 3 229. We'll take a look at him. 6'5", 205. Physical route runner. There's a guy. Good size there. Okay, and well, let's just go back to the recruiting board. So let's scout these guys. This is a 4-star guy. Pure blocker. Speed 76. Okay. It's not bad. Pretty good run block there. That guy is a bust. That is a no. Speed 66. Terrible. Speed 70, strength 72. No. All right, I like this guy here. We'll offer him 25. Let's go back to prospect list. We're going to go any state, and we need to go look at guards. That's what it's telling us. We need some guards. There's first one, raw strength. Why not? Pass protector, raw strength. We'll look at the pass protector. Agile. Take a look at him. Another agile. Looks good to me. Let's go take a look at all these guys. As long as they are not a bust, we'll bring them in. Well, that guy is designed to be a pass protector, so. And see, there's a bust. And a bust is a no. Alrighty. Got a few guys that we should get their commitment this coming week. Couple of guys, I think. We have everyone who's ready to come on a visit, scheduled for a visit. Anything interesting going on the Heisman watch? No, not for us at least. Tennessee's got a quarterback there. It's a Heisman candidate. Current conference standings. We're sitting atop the conference 3-0. Tennessee, we're about to play. Georgia, South Carolina, Alabama, way down the list there, but 2-1. It's early in the season. Team schedule. When do we have a bye week coming up? I think we looked at this last time. It's a bye week all the way down here before we face Alabama. We're right here taking on Tennessee. Then we got A&M Army. At Georgia, at South Carolina. Tough ones right there. South Carolina currently 5-0, 4-0 in conference play. But we get back-to-back national broadcast games, which is good. It's good for our brand. Looking pretty good. Game of the week. Again. Taking on Tennessee, who is ranked in the top 10. So it is a top 10 matchup. Now, we have already gone on the road in a highly touted game and faced a team in orange and actually had to have our true freshman quarterback finish out the game, which he did. Played very well. Helped us to a victory, which solidified his spot as the QB of the future. It's going to take a lot to upend him from that seat. Not saying it can't happen, but it can. All right. Tennessee drives down, gets a field goal. Linebackers coming on the blitz. Nice pitch and catch there. Mumma over the middle. Big run up the middle. Turbin, go Turbin! He's in for the touchdown on the option play. A read option. Turbin takes off and he's gone for the score. Marcel Turbin, the senior. Look at this burst right up the middle. Takes the right angle. And he's gone. Tennessee kicks another field goal. They are moving the ball against our defense now. I will say that. Nice run up the middle. Matthias Wimper. What I'm really hopeful for, because I'll have to go back and look at his development trait, but I'm hoping that if we play well enough with Matthias Wimper that he'll get a dev trait upgrade. Where's the pass interference on that, huh? Walker, that dropped right in your hands, dude. Oh, yeah, wide open. Just throw it away. That clock run on down. There we go. We are in the lead. Time of possession goes to Tennessee, though, and they've been able to move the ball on our defense. Defense has tightened up as they've gotten close to the goal line. Held them just to 2 field goals. Wimper, big rush up the middle. Great blocking. And this offensive line should be good enough that we can continue to compete. And Wimper gets in. Touchdown, baby. I told you guys, Tennessee, they're moving the ball, and they just moved it and scored on our defense. Oh, my God. 74. You got to hold your block, man. Hurry to the line. First down. Bum, 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 bum. Muma staying on his feet and fighting hard.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Whimper changes it up and shoots up the middle for another touchdown. I don't know why it said extra point good. All right, good opportunity to score right here. You're down and in, got very lucky.
That's a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big gains.
Hit as he was trying to catch it. Underneath, and he dropped it. Had the ball in his hands and dropped it. Held on to it that time. Touchdown, Troy. Tennessee drives and scores. It's a shootout. Yeah, nothing to do. Just hand it off. Let the clock run. Let the clock run. Thank you. Halftime. Troy up by 8. Boom. Oh, oh, oh. Boom. All righty. That play right there, just the blocking on that play never seems to work out. Oh my God. That could have been disastrous. Tennessee drives in, scores, ties the game up in the third quarter. Bites ahead, 4 yards. That's a first down. Let's give our defense a little bit of a rest, man. They are gassed. They are getting gashed in this game. We are still able to run the ball pretty much at will. Another first down. Rashid makes that catch. There we go. Can't drag my man down like that. Nah. Thank you. Nice little cutback by Whimper there. Gets up the middle for a first down. They just completely overwhelmed the line. Field goal is good. Defense cannot stop Tennessee. Matthias Whimper down with an injury. That's a first down. Rashid with the big catch. Let that clock run. Let's go to the fourth quarter. 170 pass yards, 80 rush yards for Marcel Turbin as he's having to pull out all of his skills in this game. We'll have to go, when we get down to this game, I want to check injuries. Do we have like some major injuries on defense? Is that what's going on here? Our defense is getting torched like they have it all season long. They are just honed in on the run. Rashid gets hit hard but holds on to the ball. Turbin up the middle for a rushing touchdown. I mean, that's what we're going to have to do, man. We're just going to have to... Oh, interception! The defense comes up big. Kaplan, the tight end. Good catch. Kaplan in for another touchdown. Roy strikes quick to jump ahead. We're not out of it yet. We're not out of it yet. Tennessee is not going away quietly. Wow. I mean, they are full on sellout for the run right now. Mama catches it. Four catches, 95 yards today. I mean, they have their defensive mindset right now is stop the run. If we kick a field goal, we're only up by 6. We've got to score a touchdown, hold on to this ball as long as we can. Tennessee now will start burning timeouts. He heard me that time. Just had to hold, couldn't. All right, that does make it where they have to score a touchdown to take the lead, but they've been doing that pretty easily, but they can't get it done this time. They have 2 timeouts remaining. They can stop the clock 2 more times. But Wimper breaks his biggest run. His biggest run of the second half. Gets his 100 yards. That's important. And it's telling us take a knee now. The game is over. And it is. What a game. Tennessee came to play. Absolutely refused to lay down. Absolutely refuse to go away quietly. Marcel Turbin, definitely your player of the game. The 270 pass yards, but then the 70-plus rushing yards. Just beautifully accurate throws. I really wish we could somehow upload Marcel Turbin to Madden. I mean, he is a phenomenal. He's a dual threat, but he is a very polished passer. Look at that. 17 points scored in the fourth quarter. See a lot of back and forth. Very even in the first quarter. A little more Troy than Tennessee in the second quarter. Tennessee exploded in the third quarter, and then we seal it in the fourth. What a great game. Hard fought. Both teams over 400 yards of offense. I just got to know. 2 interceptions there, so our defense did get something done. 341 passing yards, 130 rushing yards. We just gave up yards after yards after yards. It's crazy. Turbin, 85 rush yards for Turbin in this game. On the defense, what happened, guys? 1 sack the entire game. Of course, it comes from Wing. Your 2 interceptions. Rooks, who's on a roll this season. On a roll. And then Break. Mike Linebacker got your other interception. But the Troy defense got absolutely gashed in that game. we will take a moment and we'll take a look. I want to see, do we have like a lot of injuries on defense? Like what's going on here? Why are we struggling so mightily? Or was Tennessee just that good? You see a lot of teams, I think they have those lower overalls. So you're like, oh man, we should be able to just cruise past these guys. Got the corner, got the center, got another corner. Great. And a free safety. 4 signees this week. We do have a lot of players visiting this week. It's the Texas A&M game. And then our school update, playing time pro potential are where, it's where it's at. And nobody committing to another school, but great. Good depth there. Corner, got the center, the gym center. That's the best part there. And we've got a bunch of guys coming to visit this week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 8 visits, which is the max that we can have. So let's go real quick. Team injury report. Do we have some injuries on the defense? No injuries at all. So it's just Tennessee was just that good. In college football 26, if you notice, players have these abilities, these special abilities. And what I really think it is some of these teams that have the lower overalls, like, we're playing against Tennessee. Their overall was a lot lower than, LSU, who we just played. And we smoked LSU. Now, we are playing at Tennessee, so that could favor into it a little bit. But I really think the biggest difference maker is the player abilities. If you've got so many players with great abilities, it can surpass their overall rating. Also, coaches. Coaches could be there that could elevate those players. So it's what makes the game a little bit more dynamic, a little more fun. Is just because you're a better overall than a team doesn't mean it's going to be an easy game. Season stats thus far. Let's see. Turbin looking pretty good. 9 touchdowns, 3 picks, over 1,000 yards now. Rushing 639 rush, averaging 127 rush yards a game, 10 rushing touchdowns for Wimper. He should be leading the nation. He is a star development, so we should see him develop pretty quickly. Mumma, 537 yards, averaging more than 100 yards receiving a game. He is elite development. We're getting some more skill points for him. Only 2 receiving touchdowns, though. Kaplan, our tight end, our big winner there, 5 receiving touchdowns for him. On the defensive front, Wing is our best defensive lineman when it comes to sack numbers. Okay, Rooks, only 2 interceptions. I thought he had a few more before we got to this point in the season, but I must have been incorrect. We can look at college football playoff history. National champions, here we go. So conference champions, Heisman Trophy. Toomer, that's right, Jawan Toomer. And Cooley, Trey Cooley. So we've had 2 Heisman Trophy winners, Toomer and Cooley. So we have run the ball quite a bit in this offense. Very interesting. That's right. The TCU had the quarterback and then had the wide receiver back-to-back years. TCU's had 3 Heisman Trophy winners. Clemson with 2, LSU with 2, and then we have 2. Let's come here. Bear Bryant Coach of the Year Award. Parker winning them back-to-back. Broyles Award. Okay. Johnny Unitas Golden Arm. Nope. Davey O'Brien Award. Nope. Edge Rusher of the Year. No. Belitnikoff. No. And Nagurski. No. Doak Walker Award. So we're like running back you. Toomer, Robinson, and then Cooley. We went a pretty good stretch without a winner there, but then we won it. Toomer won it 2 years in a row. Kaplan, yes, he won the Mackey Award last year. Okay, so yep, that's Kaplan, very good. Lombardi, no. Luke Rosa, we did have a kicker win the Luke Rosa. Maxwell Award went to Toomer in 2031. Walter Camp to Toomer, yep. Outland Trophy, no. Thorne, no. Ray Guy, no. Remington Award, no. Jet Award, nope. Dick Butkus Award, so we have had a Dick Butkus Award winner. A Sean Alexander Award. And that's it. Okay, well, that's a nice little run down memory lane there. Spencer Danielson went in there with Oregon. Parker. So we're back-to-back national champions, defeated Penn State, and then defeated Texas this past year. All right, a little trip down memory lane. Good to remember Toomer I had forgotten those guys. So yes, we have been like running back you here. But it makes sense. Makes sense. Let's hit recruiting. Got Texas A&M coming to town. Not a very big game. We got some commits. We're going to bring our committed players down here to the bottom as we keep working on building this class. Bringing in some good high school players. I don't think, with the transfer portal, we bring in a lot of players that come in through the transfer portal. So I don't get too worried when we don't have like a whole bunch of 5 stars and things like that, because we can bring some guys in. Oh, there we go. Georgia going after the wide receiver now, which is fine. We were going to change this up. 6'4", 186. Definitely want to bring him in. He's got 92 speed, good catching, good route running. That 6'4" frame is very important, and being a 4-star. I guess we are starting to get a lot more points. Let's go ahead and bump every one of these guys to a 50. It might seem a bit over the top for some of these 3 stars, but I just want to make sure that we pour as much as we can into these guys so we can end up landing them sooner than later, and then carry in some of these recruiting hours into the off season when we get to the transfer portal. And the transfer portal is where we can really look at our team and see where we could make some marked improvements, see if somebody's available in the transfer portal, or if we just roll with who we've got. All right, so let's look at everyone's overview. How are we doing here? So first team, yeah, I think we're still doing okay. We'll leave as is. Leave as is here. Oh, we got Oregon pushing hard for this guy. Have we hit that point where we might be able to do the hard sell? So Coach Prestige, and man, Coach Prestige is all we know. Okay. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Nope. Could be this one. That's the one it is. It's right there. So good. Let's go ahead and start hard selling this guy. We're already hard selling here. Oh, very close. We get him next week. 5-star Will linebacker there. We'll have him next week. We're hard selling here. Nothing to do there, but have a great game this week. We should have this guy next week. Pretty close. We're hard selling him. Quarterback, I don't think we'll have him next week, but we'll push him to top 3 schools. Are we ready to hard sell yet? Yeah, I mean, we could hard sell. Bowling Green, Kentucky. Is it Grassroots? No, it's this one. There we go. Let's just go ahead and hard sell. We are up to number 1 here. He's coming this week. And we are hard selling, so we should be able to get him. Nobody else there. We bumped it up there. Okay. Let's go back to prospect lists. Let's go any state, and let's start looking at what we really need. So we do need another strong safety. And we're going with any, which means any strong safety nationwide. Here is a 0. Coverage specialist. It's only a 3-star. No. Let's look at athletes. What kind of athletes are left out there? Athletes can go a long ways, and they can play several different positions. So let's take an opportunity here. Here's a 3-star athlete, pure possession. He's a bust, though. We've already looked at him. Okay, well, not that one. East-West playmaker athlete. No. Here we go. Here's a couple of guys here. Power rusher. Well, take a look at him. And a dual threat quarterback. Okay, take a look at him. And then let's go back to offensive guard, as we are still in need. This guy, yeah, he's going to end up going somewhere. Pass protector, no. Raw strength, no. Pass protector. I guess, we'll take a look at the raw strength guy. Guess we take a look at that raw strength guy too. That was an agile guy. That's bust. This guy's well-rounded but a little undersized. That's a JUCO pass protector. It's a JUCO raw strength. It's another well-rounded, but he's kind of small. Okay. It's all good. Let's take a look at these guys. I think this is going to be the last high schoolers that we add, unless we have some spots really open up. This man from Flomaton, Alabama, 6'5", 258, power rusher. Strength looks good. 81 speed looks, I like that. Tackle looks pretty good. Power moves looks pretty good. All right, 86 strength, 81 speed. Hey. Come on, sir. All right, this athlete here, dual threat quarterback. Throw power. Look at the acceleration. The speed looks top end too. Oh, wow. All right. Oh, he's a bust. What? Look at these attributes. I don't care if he's a bust. Look at it. 92 throw power, 86 speed, 90 acceleration, 86, 83, 85. I don't know who's telling me. Look, and he has B playtime. We're throwing him on the team. Right guard here. Looks pretty good. Offer scholarship, playtime A+. Another guard here. Looks pretty good. 90 strength. I like it. How are you going to tell me this guy is a bust at a quarterback? 6'4", 201. With those the accuracy attributes alone look phenomenal. I don't believe that. That's a poor scouting report. Poor scouting report in my mind. A&M here, not looking the best. I think we're actually going to go just play the moments, and we'll see how this works out. If things get a little squirrely, we'll jump in and start playing ourselves. But this is a big game, just recruiting-wise. Third down alert, take control and keep this drive alive. 3rd and 3. From the 40. Nice run there. Another 3rd down alert. Muma with a good catch there. Red zone alert.
Solve some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better, and they've got to.
I don't know if that was going to help. Yeah, it's not.
They've got to throw the football.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and goal.
I don't know how you're not in on that one. It's that same damn play.
This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already.
There we go. There we go. Pitch that one over to Kaplan. Go into the second quarter.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. On the ready, they go back to work after the break, and it is third down.
First down. Red zone alert. Take advantage.
And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Ran right into the guy.
You know, when you go down personnel package, you got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. You've got more guys that are expecting to at least.
Oh my God.
The Trojans come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, running back here. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? They'll set up the play. That's a two-on the screen.
There we go.
Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this ball. You can't do this play all the time, but you want to catch him.
Dude is falling down and still grabs me and tackles me.
Slipping the screen behind him, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Walker makes the catch.
And the Trojans have this offense rolling.
And Whimpers in for the touchdown. Big field goal.
On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Bring it home, baby!
63 yards. It pays, baby. It pays to have a kicker with a leg. 63 yards. Booms that one away. All right. Nice field goal. Interception.
So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. First down. They'll run it from the gun. Right at the 15-yard line, and a big gain opportunity here. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Turbin in for the touchdown. Things are looking up for the Troy Trojans. Another interception here. Another chance for points.
The Trojans couldn't have asked for better field position as they get a chance to strike here.
And he's in. And at this point, mass sub those backups. They can finish out this game. Hang on, I didn't mean to do that. Actually, we're just going to jump ahead into the game. Let the backups finish it. Another interception. 44-3. What a win. A little slow start to the game, and then we just started smoking them. 29 carries, 81 yards, 3 touchdowns for Wimper.
6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. We've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that zero in the loss column.
Looks very good. Very good team there. Let's take a look at these statistics. We had several interceptions. Turbin, 17, 22, 232, and a touchdown. 7 carries, 60 yards, and a touchdown. Receiving. Go to defensively here. A lot of sacks, finally. Wing, 3 sacks, 1 sack, half sack, half sack. 2 picks. Roussel, it's a free safety. And then Hodgins, a couple of picks there. Return to the hub. So that was probably a very good recruiting visit. So jump ahead. Five-star Will linebacker. 4-star quarterbacks. We got 2 quarterbacks in this class. 3-star tight end. Man, that's it. That's it? Just these 3 guys? Oh, man. Okay, well. Something's better than nothing, I guess. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Army game here. Army is 5-1. 5-1. They are, a bit below us, but that's okay. Let's take a look at recruiting here. So we did end up with a 5-star Will linebacker. Great to see that. And end up with the 3-star athlete there. It's the pure possession tight end. And then, of course, the quarterback's pocket passer, but he's worth having in. Alrighty, let's start taking a look. We got these guys. They're coming a little late to the party. Like this wide receiver. Let's schedule him. Let's bring him in for this Alabama game. We can discuss championship contender. Got a right guard here. We'll bring him in for the Alabama game as well. We'll talk conference prestige. Well, let's see here. We'll go ahead and take each one of these guys. We're going to bump them to 50. I already got the 50 on the athlete there. Probably what's going to be the thing with him is he's going to be a high overall, but I bet you he's got skill caps, and that's what's going to be. It's going to hold off his ability to grow as a quarterback there. That's probably what it's going to be. But we'll have to wait and see. All right, come to overview. Let's take a look at overview. How are we looking, especially our top guys here? This Mike linebacker, pretty good visit. We do know now everything we need to know to do the hard sell. He is one of the top players that we are trying to get. There it is. For this young man here, another pretty good visit there. We can start hard selling him too. Number 4. We're already hard selling there. Already hard selling here. We're pretty close to bringing these guys in. Hard selling here, looking pretty good. Looking, oh, so close, so very close. We're on the hard sell. We should be able to get him this next week. He's a 61201 East-West playmaker. Looking good here. Looking good there. Yep. 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 Okay. This guy still has no interest. We'll see. I'm offering him a good deal. I mean, if he doesn't come, I'm fine with that. We do have currently the #1 recruiting class. We're kind of tied with Georgia. Pretty much tied, yeah. Very close to being tied with Georgia. Things are looking good. Things are looking very good. This Army game, we'll do play the moments, and then when we get into, if we get to a position where we can have the backups play, then I'll jump in and play with the backups a little bit. Let's look at the conference standings here. Missouri looking very good. #3 in the country. They are 5-1, 3-1 in conference play. They have lost one game. We have Georgia and South Carolina finally ranked, man. They're 6-0, and they finally get ranked. Tennessee, it's crazy. It's 75 points, but we scored about half of those, which is a little nuts. We're doing pretty good scoring. Looks like we've got the top offense in the conference. Top defense as well when it comes to scoring. But nice conference here. Look at this. Oklahoma ranked, Alabama, Tennessee, Missouri, Texas, South Carolina, finally, Georgia. Taking a look at the team schedule. You know, we got Georgia after this Army game. We're going to Georgia. We have to go to South Carolina. 2 very difficult games back to back. Alabama and then Missouri, who we were just talking about, ranked #3 in the top 5. And then we get a little bit of a gimme game there at the end against Rice. Last 2 games have been regional. We had a couple of national broadcasts. I imagine this will be a national broadcast. If South Carolina continues to play their way they're playing, that'll be a national broadcast. We've got 2 very difficult road games there. But we got Army. We can kind of come in, take a little bit of a break, and just get ready for this gauntlet. We do have the bye week there in between, but I mean, you look at the final. Get the bye week. We get to play Georgia and then South Carolina. Boom, boom. And then we have to go play Alabama. And then we have to play Missouri. Alabama, the lowest, at least conference-wise, they're the lowest opponent that we get to play. So we get to play Missouri, South Carolina, and Georgia. We get a little bye week there in the middle. We get Rice to end the season. But, oh, my goodness. What a gauntlet coming up. We're going to start taking a look at injury report as we're getting later in the season, just making sure, because this is where your wear and tear starts to really break down on your team. But I think we'll finish it up. We're going to play this game right here against Army. It's going to be a play the moments kind of game. No need to, really take a lot into it. We'll do play the moments. If things get a little squirrely, then we'll come in and take over offense. All right. So this right here is a little bit of a gimme game. It's kind of nice to have because we're about to gear up for a horrendous schedule. Just horrendous. But, your defense needs your help. Let's get tough. No, let's... Third down, make a stop. Third down, make a stop. Third down, take control. We are down 7-0 to Army. End of the first quarter, we are down. Army, 90 passing yards. That is ridiculous. What offense are they running?
That's impressive because I feel like this QB, he knew it, Reese. Like, he knew exactly where he needed to get to. He drops back. He wants to pass the football. Earning the space to get the
There we go. Guys are taking time. They're looking ahead too much. Things are getting very squirrely. My God.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
All right, I think we're going to have to come in and play offense. This is crazy. I was hoping this would be a game we could get some backups in. There we go. Let's get more options. We're going to have to play all offense at this point. Timeout. I have to remember that we are in year 10, so this is a very different Army team than normally what we would be facing. Hurry to the line. Timeout. Timeout. I don't know what's happening. Oh, there we go. I was so afraid I wasn't going to get that play off. Woo. Muma with the catch. Ties the game at the half. All right. We got to take over this offense. We got to give the defense. I don't know. This is defense, man. They just have troubles sometimes. Nice explosive run there by Wimper. It looks like he's been having a very, very tough day. There goes Muma. Nobody's going to catch him. Ooh, I don't know. That Army corner right there, he's pretty fast. He is pretty fast. Interception. There we go. There we go. Let's go, Troy. First and goal. Oh, come on. My goodness. Rushing touchdown there for Turbin.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and the first QB.
Mama almost got past this guy there. There goes Walker. Great catch there. 253 yards, 5 touchdowns. Walker. That was... Come on. Great pitch and catch to Walker. We're up 35-21. We score one more time. I'm putting the backups in. Whimper is in. Backups are going in. Mass sub those backups, baby. An immediate interception with the backups in. Let's go here to depth chart. I do want to take a look at not at who's in at quarterback, but who's in at running back. Who was it? It was Eagles that we were trying last time. So let's do that. Let's go third down back. Eagles. Gadget players fine. Power back. Yeah, we can leave Newcomb in there. Power back. Okay. So I want Eagles to have a little more playing time. Upshaw's in there. That's going to be holding. Almost a touchdown there for Eagles, but it's a hold. Right tackle. Good run there by Eagles. Eagles in. He gets his touchdown. Oh.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it.
Rashid. Oh, there we go. Backups are getting a considerable amount of playing time. We're resting our starters. Ooh. Holding.
You can tell they're paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
An offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again.
Good run there by Eagles. Very high throw. I like Upshaw. We've got to really work on his passing abilities. He's got the athleticism to take off and run like that there.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door with that and not take it off. Nobody was open that time.
Georgia looks like a big win there against Kentucky. 42-10 is the current score.
Gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first round. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone.
And Upshaw takes it in on the ground. And with this, you know, we're gonna hit that shoe clock. And actually we're gonna let Upshaw go back to the bench. We're gonna let the backfield creator step in there. And we're gonna give him an opportunity. He is the red shirt freshman, so he's been here a year already.
We'll have another look at this Troy offense.
Clarence Eagles. Rashid with a good run.
And here's the mindset for our offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. Probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
So Casey does have some running ability. Nate Casey. Eagles gets the first down. Eagles breaks one. This could be his. It is. That time, that play worked. That's what, one out of 84 times that we've run that play that it actually worked. Dropping a 70 bomb on Army. That's your ball game, folks. It was very hairy in the first half. We had to take over, and then the defense finally decided, I guess, hey, we're supposed to play this week. Marcel Turbin, 5 touchdowns total, 72% completion. Looked pretty good. We got 2 of our backup quarterbacks in to play. And then Eagles, he's getting a little more playing time. We want to see what he can do with that agility and that acceleration. All in all, it was a good second half performance. The first half was just horrendous. The defense finally woke up. We put up 563 yards on Army. 4 touchdowns there by Turbin through the air. It means 1 touchdown on the ground by him. 2 by Eagles. Wimper, he got some things done. Mumma, 2 touchdowns. And then on defense, now that the defense finally woke up, 1 sack, Cheeseman, Just not the sacks I expect. Crumb and Bullet. So we got a lot of interceptions going to a lot of different players. That was a lot closer than it needed to be. And I have to remember we also had players that were visiting this week. So we do get the W. But now we start the gauntlet. We're going to have to look. I want to see, did South Carolina continue their winning ways? 4-star strong safety commits. 4-star corner commits. And that is it. We are battling Texas for this running back. And things are looking good. Top 5 matchup here against the Georgia Bulldogs. It's 99 versus 99. I mean, it is what it is. I do not see South Carolina in the top 25, which means they did lose. Florida defeats Tennessee. South Carolina did fall. Let's see if we can go look at their schedule. Who did they just lose to? Ole Miss, 38-34. Wow, they lose to a 4-4 Ole Miss. They do face an 0-6 Virginia Tech at home before coming to our house to face us. No, we go to theirs. That's right. We go to theirs. Pardon me. Clemson is ranked number 2. We are still tops. Georgia is the only other undefeated conference schedule team. They did lose at some point. Who did they lose to? NC State. That just, come on, Georgia. Georgia's really our rival in the conference. They truly are. Let's take just for fun. Let's look at Heisman Watch. We got anybody up there? No, nobody. Tobias Combs, starting quarterback for the Clemson Tigers. Quarterback for UMass is up there. That's impressive. Okay, I see you, UMass. Nebraska's got 2 guys on the board there. Season stats as they go. We haven't looked in a minute. Almost 1,700 passing yards, 14 touchdowns, 3 picks for Turbin. But Turbin has been running very well. 287 rushing yards, 4 rushing touchdowns. Wimper is still leading the team, 14 rushing touchdowns total. Mumma finally moving up a little bit, 701. He is by far the leading receiver on this team. You know, we could go through and try to upgrade some guys. I think we will do that here in just a moment. 8 sacks there for Wing. Kicking. Hey, we got 4 skill points for our kicker. He did hit a 63-yard field goal, which is impressive, if you're asking me. Let's go to roster. And let's see who we can upgrade. Let's take it position by position. 6 skill points here for Turbin. Let's see what we can do for him. We could improve his awareness. His elusiveness we could improve. Physicals. Get increased accuracy in pocket for open receivers. That's probably very helpful. Let's do that. And that's it. That's all we get for him. Anybody else? 2 skill points here for Upshaw. Anything that we can do for him? Nope. We need at least 3 before we can do any upgrades for him. Running back Wimper, 5 skill points. About at the midway of the season. We could improve his hands. That would be good. His route running ability or his awareness. Any physicals? We could improve some physicals. Better change of direction. Improve fatigue recovery. Let's improve those hands. That does improve him to an 86 overall. Very nice. 2 there for Newcomb, but yeah. Wide receivers, Mama's got 5 skill points. I mean, he's a 97 overall. I don't think there's very many ratings that we can improve with 5 skill points. We could improve his awareness, ball carry vision, but I'm good on that. Physicals. Not even any physicals we can improve, so we're going to hold on to those skill points for him. 4 for Castanzo. Could improve power. I don't know why we need to improve that. Or his awareness. No physicals that can be improved. Just improve that awareness. He's still a 92. Nobody with any big numbers there. No big numbers there. Ooh, 8 for McDougal. Ratings-wise, we can improve his awareness and lead block. We can improve his footwork. Physicals. Oh, we can make some improvements here. I like that pass block wins, wears down defenders. That's a pretty good one. 4 there for Greg Mechie. I don't know if I don't think very many ratings that we can improve with just 4. Well, actually, there is. Physicals. We can improve some physicals, too. Let's hit that ground and pound. Like that. 6 skill points here for the left guard. Shaw. We can improve the awareness, footwork. What about the physicals? See that pass block wins, wear them down. I love that we can get those defenders really tired. From Starkville, Mississippi, stole him right out from under. 6 skill points here for this center. Redshirt Junior. Improve his IQ. That would improve him. And he's just about reached his peak. Any physicals? Ground and pound? I don't know. Let's go ahead and improve the awareness. That's very, very, very important for your centers is their awareness. That does push him to a 94 overall. All right, on this end, ooh, 7. The red shirt senior here, Rasmussen. Well, we can improve pass block or we can improve run block. Or any physicals? Just the ground and pound physicals. Let's improve pass block. He's up to a 90 overall. We'll still stick with Pitcock there. Nothing crazy about the right tackles. Left edge, wings up to 5 skill points. I don't know if we can do much with that, but we'll take a look. We can improve his awareness. Anything in the physicals department. Workhorse, protection from wear and tear impacts. I think we'll just go ahead and drop this on IQ. It gets him up to a 93. Nice little boost there. Nothing crazy there. Nothing crazy there. Nope. 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 3s and 2s. Oh, there we go. There's a 4. Antonio Crum. We could improve his hands. What about physical abilities? Nope. I would say we improve the hands. Does this help him on the interceptions? We have 4 here for our kicker. I don't know what we can do with that, but we'll take a look. We can improve his accuracy. Anything in the physicals? Deep range. That's maxed out. Coffin corner. He doesn't punt, so let's improve his accuracy. Now he is maxed on the accuracy. Our punter, only 1 skill point. Okay, so we've made some pretty decent improvements, I would say. Nothing crazy, nothing over the top. Huge game coming up here. Did we already come and take a look? No, we haven't. We haven't. So we're taking a look here. Got some guys that have hit their moments of, getting ready for a visit. So a lot of these guys we're going to throw in this Alabama game. That's a downgrade for both of them. let's put him on the Rice game. Oof. Championship contender is what he likes, so we'll talk to him about that. These guys are all still top 8, top 10. He's finally decided, hey, Troy's interested. Maybe I should be interested too. All right, let's take a look at our other guys here. So this guy, it's taking a minute, but we're going to get there. This guy. Oh, so close. But we're probably going to get bumped into a recruiting battle, but we'll leave it as is. This guy, we got him. We got him. There's no way. Yep, we should have him, the athlete here. We are in a recruiting battle with Texas. He just did his visit to Texas. That's why they jumped up so much. And there's nothing really much more we could do. This guy, we just scheduled his visit. It's for when we play Alabama. That guy, we're in the house currently. Should be able to know his hard sell. Let's take a look. Nope. 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 Maybe. Or maybe. So there's two possibilities. So we gotta stick with this in the house. Hopefully we'll know soon enough. The tight end here, yeah, we're well ahead of anyone. Well ahead. Well ahead. Well ahead. And these guys down here. Very well ahead. Boise State offering him, but yeah. Okay. Recruiting looks good. I don't think we're going to add any more high school recruits. This is a huge, huge game here. Big implications nationally and in the conference. Game of the week, obviously. We're going to play offense only. We're going to wear an away option. We're going to go with the all whites. Might even do the white helmet. Nah, we'll stick with that crimson helmet. We're going with the all whites.
Starts in the shadow of their own end zone. On first down, it's play action.
Nice run. This right here could be a precursor to the SEC championship game. I should have thrown it. Urban goes in for the touchdown. Georgia drives right down and scores. No surprise there. They are a good football team. Deckham defender is going to stand right there next to him. On that screen, the defender was standing right there next to him. Like, if I throw it to him, nothing's going to happen. Here we go. Oh my God. Held on to the ball way too long. Get upfield, get upfield, get upfield. Yeah, go to the second quarter. Going to the second quarter. Tie ball game, 7-7, Troy and Georgia. Oh my God, I thought that got picked. I don't know what 89 was doing. He just kept going. All right, down inside the 20. Georgia drives, but they stall out. That play was going nowhere. Whimper fakes him out. What a cutback. What a cutback.
The offense lines up now, no longer backed up against their own goal. First down, less than 20. The first and 10, they'll get a flag. Defense is coming after him.
Urban out here doing what he can. I mean, this is what we'd expect from a top 5 SEC matchup here. Just strong defense. I'm going to keep doing this to them until they do something about it. Just have to just slide over in the pocket a little bit. Just try to buy some time.
We talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great run, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Matthias Wimper has really been the difference maker in this game right here, let me tell you. Absolute difference maker. No, first and goal from the 1. There we go. Couldn't risk anything there. Just could not risk anything. Had to get a score. All right. Coach's suggestions is try to throw it. I don't know if... Well, we might be able to get to a point where our field goal kicker could kick something. Take a timeout. Let's see if we can get there. I don't think he can kick it this far. Yeah, just run it out. Just run it out. We're okay. We're up by 1. All right, Georgia drives down. They get a field goal.
The Troy offense back on the field now.
Wimper, great cut, run right up the middle. As I said, he's been the difference maker in this game compared to the Georgia running back. He is having a great game. I say that, and then we start having issues. Urban breaks off a big run. Good throw there to Rashid, just trying to keep them honest. Wimper breaks one. And there's a touchdown for your Troy Trojans. Defense struggles a little bit. They allow Georgia to score. Very, very, very small margin for error. Really no margin for error. The offense is going to have to play near perfect. Oh. Should have just caught it. No need for the jumping and the theatrics. Held on to it. Oh my God. That was one thing that we couldn't have happen. Defense bailed us out. We got to go chew clock. Got a lot of these teams are dropping back and covering really, really well. I mean, you see that Turbin, 14 carries, 117 yards. Not to mention the rushing yards of Whimper. You know, Whimper's got some 159 rush yards for him. I'm out. And that's a first down. We're not having this great passing game. It's Turbin's ability to run. Almost 300 rushing yards between our quarterback and our running back, which is insane. Can't change the play. Whimper hits the corner, touchdown! What a run! And there's an interception that's pretty much going to seal the deal. Let's run it. Let's let the clock run out. That's going to do it. "31 carries, 218 yards. Take the knee." Oh, come on. That's the ball game. Come on. That clock run down. There we go. Thank you. Ball game winner. Your Troy Trojans. Just a steady hit of the run game. 218 rush yards by Whimper. Looks incredible, but then you add on 130 plus rush yards by our quarterback. And we won this game by ground and pound. Phenomenal game. Phenomenal game. Take a look here at the stats. Troy, we put up 345 rushing yards compared to 110 passing yards. Only 17 passes attempted when it came to running the ball. It's Whimper and Turbin all the way, both with 2 rushing touchdowns. Receiving, not much numbers there. Defensively, pretty good sack performance. Wing with 2, 1 sack, and then interceptions. We get 1 by Rooks. That was a hard-fought game, but we won it on the ground. We had to play towards the strengths that were working for us. Our passing offense was not working well, so we had to go to the ground. We had Two great players. Our quarterback, our running back, got the job done. Things worked out well. Things looked well. Five-star left edge commits. Four-star running back. I believe that was the athlete we were in the battle with Texas. Yes, it is. Things are looking good. Things are looking up. South Carolina does not lose the next game, so they are 7-1. That's going to be a big game right there. You're looking good on the recruiting trail. We get the left edge, which is exciting. But most importantly, we get the running back, Kevin Boykins. We will take a look at his scouting real quick. 92 speed, 90 acceleration, carrying's a little bit, but carrying 78, catching 78, that's very important. Change of direction to 92. He looks good. 6'1", 201. Good size running back there as well. So we come back here. Let's do the overview. I think everyone up here, this guy right here is the only one that hasn't hit his top 5 yet. That should be this next coming week. Same here. Hasn't hit the top 5 yet. So we do have a top 5 here for this athlete. Nobody else is offering him, so we're going to bring him in for the bye. Coach Prestige. And that's it. That's it. Nobody else has hit top class. That should. Oh, Georgia has jumped ahead of us. That's okay. That's all right. It's all right. Columbia, South Carolina. That's going to be a big game there. We will take a quick peek at conference standings. I want to look at statistics for the season. Whymper just had an exceptional game there against Georgia. We may need to start taking a look at wear and tear. It may be time to start to dial things back with him. Let some of the other running backs kind of pick up the slack. We might need to save him for postseason play. I say might. We should. We should definitely save him for postseason play. The game against Rice. If we look at this now. I believe we have 4 games left. We have South Carolina, Alabama, Missouri, and Rice. Yeah, 4 games left in the regular season. Oh. Let's go ahead and take a look at conference standings. We should be sitting top in the SEC. We are. Teams that we could potentially face again. Georgia. Could face Texas. South Carolina we're about to play. We're going to hand them their second conference loss. That is the plan. Missouri, we're probably going to hand them their second conference loss. So these 2 teams here, Georgia, Texas, both of whom we have played and beaten. We could play again. 352 points scored. Only team that's close to that is Missouri with 323. Yep. Been pretty good. Let's take a look at statistics. Actually, I want to take a look at the Heisman Watch. Do we have anybody on there? We do not. The UMass quarterback is still there. Clemson's quarterback is still there. No Troy players on the list thus far. Season stats. Turbin. Passing, it's okay. His running ability has really amped up. 414 rush yards, 6 rushing touchdowns. We just 1 yard over. 1 yard over hit 1,000 yards for Whymper. We still got 4 games to go. Looking at his wear and tear on the season, he's actually okay. I think we can stick with him until the end of the regular season. Redshirt freshman here looking very good. 16 rushing touchdowns, 7+ rushes for 20 yards plus. Averaging 125 yards a game. He is our offense. 86 overall as a redshirt freshman. He's got a great career ahead of him. It's looking really good. Looking really good this season. We're past the halfway point in the season, and his career health is looking good. Receiving, Mumma, doing pretty good. 18.8 per catch, 733 receiving yards, 4 receiving touchdowns. Look at his career and season health. It's crazy. And then on the defensive side of the ball, Wing. Yes, Wing got his double-digit sacks. Let's take a look at his player card. I want to look at his stats season by season. Has he been a starter? He's been with Troy all his career. He had a 16 sack season in 2032. Looks like we probably had an injury here. Only 12 games played. Only 4 games played this season, so probably another injury there. 5.5 sacks. Second double-digit sack season. 10 sacks, 8 games, so he's on the path to even better showing than he had. What would that be? This would be his freshman, sophomore, junior. I guess probably redshirted this one. Yeah. Yep. He's already on path to a much better season than he had his best season, so that's good to see. I do want to take a look at Turbin. So Turbin, he is a redshirt senior. This is his final season in college. He was at Ole Miss. Okay, so a couple of years at Ole Miss, didn't do all that great. Last year at Troy, 14 games played, 3,506 yards, 28 touchdowns, 5 picks. He's rocking all the same, better completions. Much better rushing numbers this year. Looking pretty good here for Troy. 6'5", 224. Good size quarterback. And then, like I said, for Whymper last year, he probably didn't play much last year, I wouldn't think. 6 games played, but still got a red shirt. That's crazy. I'm guessing maybe a couple of those games were in like the postseason. I guess postseason games don't count, but 50 carries, 307 yards, 6 rushing touchdowns. A little better average last year, but he's the bell cow this year and looking really, really good. So Mama, I think Costanzo, he's played more. Let's take a look at his past seasons. Yeah, 2 1,000-yard Oh, those were at Wisconsin. This is his first year at Troy. Okay, so 2,000-yard seasons at Wisconsin. Look at this. Why did he leave Wisconsin and come to us? He certainly could have done a lot better at Wisconsin. With us, he's just, I guess maybe just trying to help his draft stock. I don't know. Mama, who's a true junior, all years at Troy. 195 receiving yards, 965 receiving yards, 8 touchdowns. He's on pace for a much better receiving yard season. He's going to break 1,000, it looks like, but not as many touchdowns. Okay. I do want to take a look at Kaplan. What was his season last season that earned him the trophy? So 2 years at Troy. Last year, 64 catches, 933, 9 touchdowns. That's pretty good for a tight end, especially a 6'6", 259-pound tight end. He's just a sophomore redshirt because that was a redshirt season. Freshman redshirt. This is his sophomore season. So he's going to be around with us for a little while. So that's good to see. Defensively. Yeah, got some pretty good guys here. Playing time, A-. Well, yeah, he's not going to play. He's a redshirt senior. What do you expect? Let's take a look at the statistics for a minute. He's played all years at Troy. A couple of good seasons. He's been a very steady starter. I mean, what is he? Redshirt senior. So redshirt freshman, sophomore, junior. This is his senior. Yeah. We have a lot of great guys starting on the defensive side of the ball that have been here for quite a while. Wing, we could hopefully. Well, no, he's redshirt junior. Or redshirt senior. My goodness. Let's take a look at the trophy room, what we have here. Rivalry-wise, just a few there. The belt, and then the Paladin Trophy we've just earned this season. So let's look at our Dynasty trophies. National Championship Trophy. Yep. So we come down here. We got the belt. Doak Walker Award. Heisman Trophy. It says team. Let's look more info. Yep. Trey Cooley. Dynasty 2005. Royals Award. Yep. SEC championship win against Auburn. There's the Doak Walker Award. Goes to Dalton Robinson. Heisman Trophy to Jawan Toomer. We know both of these awards here are Jawan Toomer. And that's it. We do have the national championship trophy there. Won the national championship the last 2 years. Once against Penn State, once against Texas. So this truly has been a great dynasty. 8 games in, 4 games to go. We've got a nice big matchup coming against South Carolina, who is 7-1, 5-1, despite their low overall, which goes to show you it could be about the players they have and those players' abilities. So you can't underestimate those low overall teams. Let's see if we've got anything that we could really boost up. CEO 16 points. So we could boost something here. So let's take a look and then we'll call it a day. Increased chance player upgrades their dev trait. I think that's a really good one. I got some players, specifically our running back. I would hope that he could get an upgrade. Players start hot. I don't care about that. Bonus interest. Every visit a player has taken before, but no, I don't care about that. I try to get him in as soon as I can. Coachability is 2. I don't care about that either. So this is kind of top right here. Gains getters. I like that. Let's take a look at program builder. What do we have here? Coordinators are less likely. I don't care. Increased HFA composure penalties for what? I don't know what that is. First round projected players less likely to leave. If they're first round, they can go. 3 additional persuade attempts per season. That'd be pretty nice. Boost your primary pipeline. I don't care. We're killing it. That one's maxed out. Able to see other schools at risk. Don't care about that. Yep. Nope. I don't see anything there to really pique my interest. Recruiting. Increased chance to sway. Increased chance to sway. Increased chance to sway. I don't care about anything in recruiting. We're killing it. Strategist. Some good ones. Lower deal breaker threshold. Boost complimentary visits. Increased chance to learn dev trade. No. No. I think we go right up here. CEO. Increase the chance that a player upgrades their dev trait. I think that's extremely important for building a program. And we're so far ahead. We got a great talent developer at our OC. Great talent developer there at our DC. I think we're good. I think we're great. Things look really good here. 8-0. Playing South Carolina. We still have a tough road ahead of us. We get South Carolina, then we get a bye week to rest. Got Alabama coming to town. That's a big recruiting visiting weekend. We got to go to Missouri, which they've looked like a very, very solid team. They've been in the top 5. South Carolina has been ranked in the top 25. They lost 1 game. They dropped them right out again. And then we get a nice game at home against Rice. I may even at that point, we'll see how the season's going. I may rest the starters completely for that game and let the backups play it from beginning to end just to make sure we are fresh for the offseason. But it all depends on how things go against our final 3 SEC opponents. We're playing a 9-game conference game, our conference season. 9-game conference season, so we still have 3 to go. South Carolina, Alabama, Missouri. Alabama is going to be at home. Missouri, we're going on the road, and they're difficult this season. It appears they're top 10. They've been playing well. But it's all till next time. Till then, it's your buddy. It's your pal, Mr. Nice Guy. I'll see you later.